Hall H, please welcome John Cena, Jessica Biel, Richardson, Teyonah, Parris, and Arturo, Castro.
Good to see you, my friend. My goodness.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
He's in the audience. The one guy who can see me is in the audience.
Just your luck.
Follow the voice.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever Apple TV panel in Hall H. Give yourselves a round of applause, guys. Yes. I'm Josh Horowitz. I host a podcast called Happy, Sad, Confused, and I'm so thrilled to say I'm the host of this epic panel today, which we are kicking off with the cast of Matchbox The Movie. Welcome, everybody. How's it going?
Thank you for letting us be here today. They told me if I don't lean into the... Can't hear, but I want to make sure that the most important thing I want you to know... Right? True.
Yeah.
True.
You
Thank you so much. They're backstage, just forget it. Anyway.
Let's talk Matchbox. Congratulations on this film, guys. We all know Matchbox. We all grew up with it. Set the scene for us. Maybe we'll start with you, John. What is Matchbox the movie?
It is a global thrill ride about friends leaning into nostalgia because their anxiety has put them in an uncomfortable place. And hopefully we want you guys to root for them, and maybe they make it through and save the day. We'll see.
We'll see.
And in that note, I'm going to drink this entire bottle of water in front of you.
Oh, here comes the party trick. Yeah. Chug. Woo!
Oh my God, he's doing it!
Yes.
He's doing it!
He's doing it.
He's actually doing it!
Oh my God, he's crazy.
This man's a maniac! Stay hydrated, San Diego.
Okay, so for all of you guys, I'd love to hear, what's it like seeing these iconic vehicles brought to life on the big screen? It's pretty crazy, I would imagine. For any of you?
Yes, so cool, so crazy. I grew up playing with Matchbox cars as well with my brother, and to drive these vehicles in real life, the Mustang I got to drive is unbelievable. Learning all these cool stunts that we got to do, these skills that we got to learn. You are a kid again, and the magic of making movies, it's just so amazing, and I don't know, it kind of revitalized my feeling about the movie industry, you know?
Love it.
Yeah. Love you too! Love you too!
Elf.
You know, Josh, I gotta tell you, some of these stunts in this movie are some of the craziest things I've ever seen a human being perform, right? We have the best in the business, Sam Hargrave and his team. And, you know, growing up in Guatemala, and thank you all for coming to my quinceañera. Yes, they're all from Guatemala, actually, yes. You know, you dreamt like moments like that could happen, right? Moments like this, and on Matchbox, the movie, like every day you had one of these pinch me moments. But the most impressive stunt, and I hope I'm not spoiling anything, you know, John Cena would chug water every single day at such a rapid speed. Incredible.
He's a maniac.
Pretty good. Really hydrated, man.
Let's go down the line. I want to hear a little bit about all of your characters, because frankly, this audience knows nothing yet. This is kind of the big coming out party for Matchbox the movie. So John, let's start with you. We're going to go down the line.
Oh no, let's go in reverse.
Okay, we're going to go to Arturo. We're going to start with you.
Please, yes.
Thanks, John. Here, I'll try it. Tell me, what's the question?
Tell us about your character.
My character. Hey. My character is named Ted, which is the most Caucasian name I've ever had in a movie. He's a chemistry teacher. He's a really lovely guy. He's kind of a scaredy cat. But the thing about my character is, you know, he cares about his friends so deeply. And so you really see in this movie from all these characters how resilient you can become when it comes to taking care and protecting somebody you love. And also, I got to ride a motorcycle. But I'll tell you this, they saw me ride a motorcycle once, and they're like, cool. And then they just attached a rig and never let me drive again. So that was pretty insulting.
I get to play Charmaine. Charmaine is in love with her friends, loves her. She also loves this guy here, Ted. I mean, not Ted.
Oh my!
Oh my gosh!
Spoiler!
I play her husband. happened.
It's it is so popular.
All right, sorry. That's
Matchbox taking a whole new meaning.
the second one. Sorry.
That guy got it. The guy in the back.
Thanks, guys.
That was a late bloomer.
But she loves her friends, but she wants more for herself, and she wants to see the world, and she loves this guy and wants a life with him and wants to figure out how to do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's right.
Nailed it. Sam.
Hey, everybody.
Yes!
Yeah, Sam.
Magic in here. Introductions. Yes.
And I play Ted.
We are all dead.
I play Crosby. Whoa, I love this microphone. And he's a construction worker who's like a little bit of a homebody who really loves this character,
Ted.
whose name is Ted also. And he's sort of like put out of his comfort zone when he's like whisked away in this globe-trotting adventure. And watch me have a sip of this water.
Yes!
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah!
Sorry, I'll chill out.
Okay.
Top that, Jessica.
He's done, he's done. I also play Ted. I play Amy Smalley. I play like a grounded, kind of salt of the earth, hometown kind of girl. She likes to be at home. She's an EMT and sort of moonlights as a race car driver and is one of the other members of this group that really wants to glue this friend group together. And really has a special connection with John's character and Ted.
Ted is really the glue of this group. We've learned that today. John, tell us about your character.
So obviously Ted has a gravity. We all know this. I think what's special about San Diego Comic-Con is the passion of people sitting in this hall, the passion of people outside these walls. Basically, our jobs right now is to stall for 13 minutes and 40 seconds. Because we're all thinking the same thing. You packed in here to be like, how did they do it? How did they make Matchbox into a thrill ride that we can enjoy? And we're trying not to give away any of the material because we're going to show it to you on these big expensive screens in 13 minutes and 21 seconds. So I could tell you about my character, but I'm not going to spoil it for you because in 13 minutes and 15 seconds, we're going to show you some stuff that I think is going to be pretty exciting. What I can tell you is, to those thinking, Matchbox, how'd they pull it off? I would like to think Sean and the Matchbox game did well with this movie. And in 12 minutes and 55 seconds, we're going to show you a sneak peek at that. So thank you very much for being here. Thanks for indulging us in a little anticipation. You will be rewarded because in 12 minutes and 45 seconds, we're going to show you a look at Matchbox. So thank you for indulging us.
Look, John, you've obviously done your fair share of action films in your time. What separated this one? Can you say anything about sort of...
Scared So I got to give props to Spencer Thomas. He's my stunt double. He, for 10 years, has risked his life where I am not courageous enough to do so. He runs at danger full speed. I don't. I like fight choreography. Some of you have seen me do that in WWE. That's what I feel I'm fluent in. Becoming invisible. That's my shtick. I hate ledges, I hate heights, I hate cheating death because as a fall down man, I know about the height that's not good to fall from. Sam Hargrave was like, hey pal, so we're doing this Matchbox movie and you read the script and there's a lot of crazy stuff there. We could do it without you, but we'd really like you to do the stunts. So each day I shit my pants. Because he had me jumping off a building. So I can say with confidence, Sam Hargrave is the only person I'll jump off a building from. He had me hanging from a helicopter. Oh, I'm spoiling it. There's still 11 minutes and 19 seconds. I did a lot of stuff that I was afraid to do. I conquered none of my fears. I'm still afraid to do that. I want to thank my cast for being so empathetic because they could see me uneasy and they were a great support system in times where I was scared for my life. They're like, dude, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll get you new pants.
Let's talk a little bit more about these relationships. You guys teed this up a little bit, but for you, Sam and Teyonah, I'd love to hear a little bit more about Charmaine and Crosby.
I think a theme of this movie is ordinary people in extraordinary circumstances, and that's pretty extraordinary. So like our relationship, you know, every relationship goes through some sort of struggle. So like to have that struggle juxtaposed with hopping the globe and flipping cars and things blowing up.
Taking down bad guys.
Taking out bad guys or not. See the movie. The relationship grows or shrinks from that.
Arturo, you've described Ted as a bit of an optimist. Would you say you share Ted's optimism?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to clarify that gun was very heavy. I think any of us in that circumstance. Yeah, Ted is an optimist. I mean, it's obviously hard for him to have a relationship romantically with every character on the movie, but somebody had to do it. No, you know, what I love about Ted and I love about this group of friends is like, you know, a lot of times in movies, you know, people don't act as if something crazy is happening. But the fact that you have these ordinary people in these extraordinary circumstances, we can have lines like, sorry, are we going to die today? Or like, is this the right outfit to die, you know? And so there's a lot of moments where you call out the thing that's happening that I feel as an audience member that I always want to hear. So yeah, 100%, I love Ted and I love everyone in this cast. I love them. Thank you, guys. Yo te quiero mucho a ti. Yo te quiero mucho a ti.
Jessica, I would imagine there has to be some training involved here. You're an EMT who also happens to moonlight as a race car driver. As far as I know, that's not necessarily something that you grew up doing.
No, definitely not. And actually, I was trying to think about, had I ever done any real stunt driving, performance driving like this in the past? Not really, not for any other job or movie or anything like that. So this opportunity was incredible. We had the most incredible team, the most amazing stunt drivers, and everyone training us. I got to learn how to 180 a car into a mark on the back of the car, do a 360 to a mark, skid out, tail, like fish tail out. It was so cool, and to do it safely, so you know you're not going to injure somebody or you're not going to injure yourself. It was just, I mean, it's like it's a dream come true to do something like that for work. So it was pretty amazing.
I love that you guys literally got to travel the world for this. You shot in some pretty amazing locations. Does anybody have a favorite? I know you were in Budapest, you were in Morocco, you were in Slovakia. Favorite location?
Or a desert. We're all over. You know, I don't know. Any favorite locations?
I enjoyed Slovakia because it was so peaceful, so quiet. After leaving Morocco, which is turned up, okay? The city, the people, lots of energy, and the stunts we were doing with so many people, it was nice to have that and then go to something so quiet. Yeah.
I like Slovakia also because like we had a bunch of freeway that was just for us.
Wide open.
Miles to like do stunts on, and so just to do like driving stuff, and so that juxtaposed to a beautiful, serene village hill background where at like when it would get to a certain hour, all the little cottages and houses would like have their chimneys would like start smoking up, and then we're like crashing cars on that. It was very cool.
My favorite location, Hall H.
There it is.
San Diego.